All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to have a double challenge. We're going to be using the UMAREX NOTOS again today. If you saw my last NOTOS video, the shooting one, I was using a Sig Sauer red dot. I can't use red dots because I have astigmatism. I get this squiggly long line. So, I mean, I kind of line it up with the middle of the line. That's the best I could do. But that we don't really want to be, that's not really appropriate for accurate shooting. So I just acquired this Cyborg. It's a MONSTRUM CYBORG PRISM scope. PRISM scopes are supposedly the answer to your prayers if you have astigmatism, because they do have a diopter and they are a scope, so they eliminate the the blurriness of the dot itself. So today I thought it'd be cool. I also acquired for my new GK1 that just came in. I needed a reflex red dot sight that is specifically designed for astigmatism. I found one of those, and this company Siley makes a red dot called the Wolf 2 just for people with astigmatism. So I was coming out here to test some pellets today. I figured, why not test these two optics against each other and these three different pellets. I'm going to do a two-part series. This is going to be all these pellets under 16 grain. So we got the Crosman Premier 14.3s. You guys are all familiar with those, pretty popular. We'll be doing the JSB Jumbo Exact in the 15.89. Yeah, 15.89 grain. And we will be doing the H&N Terminator in 16.36 grain. And at the end, guys, I'm dying to just pop off a couple of these because I've seen a lot of reviews where guys have really good luck with the 18.1 grain dead centers. So I just put targets off to the side on both the MONSTRUM side and the Siley side just to shoot some of these 18.1s. Part 2, which I'll be doing in a couple of days, will be all pellets over 16 grain. So there's a bunch of them, dead center being one of them. All right, guys, so let me get down there and start that camera, and we're going to go ahead and do groups of 5. We're going to do groups of 5 for each of these pellets for the Cyborg. Then I'm going to go swap optics, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side with the Siley red dot for astigmatism. First up is the MONSTRUM CYBORG 3X. The other thing too, guys, is this is a 3X and the red dot is just a 1X. So I should technically be better with the MONSTRUM 3X, but we'll see. Let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. Let's start off with the Crosman Premiers, hollow points. Help to take the safety off. Damn. That was a double load, guys. All right, here we go. Now we're going to move down to the Jumbo Exacts by JSB. Okay. So let me go, let me reload, guys. I'll get to load up some Terminators and then some dead centers. Can't see from here really how I did, but it looks pretty good. All right, so you've already seen it on the video, but the JSBs went hole and hole, and I did have that double load on the Crosman Premiers, so that caused one to go down to the left. But both groups are pretty good. It's just the JSBs. I mean, almost hole and hole with this Cyborg. So I was very optimistic about this Cyborg 3X. I was hoping it'd be the answer to my prayers, and so far, I mean, I don't think I could shoot those JSBs any better from 30 yards. All right, guys, so I'm loaded up with I'm going to do the Terminators first, as you see on the board there, and then I'm just going to do some of these 18.1 grain dead centers just for fun. And then I'm going to go switch the optics and we're going to do it all over again on the other side, and we're going to compare the accuracy of the two optics and see what we got. Now, the winner gets to take on the targets. Down below I have some of the swinging metal targets, and I have the some tiny like farm animals, like all the way down to like a half inch. There's a little chicken and everything. I'm sure you guys have seen that before. It's made by Air Venturi. So the winner of all this, optic and pellet, gets to take on the targets. I got a few corks down there as well. So all that at 30 yards. It'll be fun. All right, guys, here we go. This is the, what did I say? Terminators first? Yeah. We're finishing off the smaller pellets. What is that, 3? Last one. I don't want to spoil it, guys. It looks like I got another hole-in-hole situation with the Terminators. I could be wrong. I can't completely see it, but it looks like another hole-in-hole. This Cyborg could be amazing. All right, let's move on to these 18 grain dead centers. I think this is the last one. All right, guys, I'm gonna go check that out. And like I said, then we're gonna switch optics and see what we got. All right, guys, change of plans. I went down there and it was basically hole in hole for all the rest of those pellets. I mean, pretty close. So I want to confirm those results on the other side and just do the same thing again. And we'll take the winner. We'll take the winner of that round, or the 2 rounds, I should say, if we can even measure it. Some of the, I mean, a lot of these groups are just hole in hole. Plus, I want to give the Craftsman Premiers another chance to redeem themselves, because it wasn't their fault. It was my fault. I did a double feed on the first one. But yeah, it looks like it's threatening to rain, so I don't want to spend a lot of time changing optics either. So I think we'll do that. We'll do a little game change here and shoot the same things over and over again, and we'll take the winner, and we'll go to the target range down below. See how that works out. All right, here we go, guys. Damn, there's another double feed. I keep doing that. What's wrong with me? Yep. I feed the first one and I forget it and I do it again. Damn it. Yeah, guys, sure enough, it's like hole in hole down there. This Notos, I mean, accuracy wise, is on another level. All right, let's finish up, guys. So far, it's just like I said, hole in hole. Of course, the landscapers have to show up. All right, H&N Terminators. All right, guys, had a little jam there. Had to go down to the local gun shop and get it taken care of. All right, let's finish off here, and then we'll do the targets and hopefully beat the rain. Because if all this wasn't enough today, now it's going to start to rain. All right, here we go, guys. All right, guys, that was the rest of the Barracudas. Now I'm going to shoot a few more Crossmans just to, I always double load on the Crossmans, so just to finish off. We'll do a few Crossmans here. Look at this little squirrel walking right in front of the gun range. What balls. I don't know what it is about the squirrels in my backyard. They have no fear of humans. But it's almost disrespectful to do it while I'm shooting. Yeah, he's determined to walk right in front of the line of fire here. What an idiot. All right, guys, we're going to go take a quick look, and then we're going to decide which pellet to hit a few targets with, and then we're going to wrap this one up. All right, guys, I got the target set up down there. I don't have time to go measure which pellet did the best, to be honest with you. They're all less than a ½ inch, it looks like. I mean, other than the double loads. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the ones I've shot the least. I'd like to see a little more of are the exact jumbos from JSB. And so we have those loaded up in here now. Camera's running down there. Doesn't look like the jam affected my accuracy at all, and the metal rod probably did not affect the crown or the barrel. All right, here we go. Swingers on the left. Damn, I'll tell you, for a little tiny 22, this thing packs a pretty decent punch. Okay, the other 2½ inch on the right. I mean, that thing looks like it hits like a freaking 25 cal. All right, the 1½ in the middle, the little tiny one. I'm not up on this bench properly, but I think I can still get it. Yeah, I missed. Let me move in. That was me. Smacked it. All right, guys, now we're going to move over to the little animals. Start with the big one, the ram. Dead. Goose or duck, whatever the hell that is. Done. All right, these are getting tiny. That little, I guess, boar. Okay, now that little tiny chicken. Might take me a couple to get that thing. Nope, just one shot. I mean, this Notos could not be more accurate, guys. Can't wait to get this out on some more iguanas. All right, now I got a couple corks up top there. It looks like I got a 2-for-1. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up today because the rain is moving in like it does here in South Florida. 1 minute it's sunny and you think you can film all day. The next minute it's raining, it's pouring on you like that. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I mean, what can I say, guys? I will put that other red dot on here, the one that's astigmatism free, because I just want to see, as accurate as this thing is, you know, I want to see what it can do with a red dot that I can actually use functionally. And I'll slap that on, and we'll just do the same thing all over again. Maybe we'll just use that for the 18 grainers, the Battle of the 18 grains. So it's going to wrap it up on this one, guys. Like I said, I just want to note a few things. This Cyborg, this MONSTRUM CYBORG Prism scope is crazy. I mean, it's a 3X, but I mean, at 30 yards, I can't miss with it. This and the Notos. And this Maple Customs magazine, guys, if you order a Notos, just go ahead and order one or two of these. Don't even waste your time with the stock magazines. You'll thank me later. And that's about it, guys. I'm going to take it inside. We're going to go over this target with you, and then we'll wrap it up. All right. All right, guys, let's do a little wrap up here of the day's events. So let's take a look at the groups here. So like I said, we were going to start with the Monstrum, and then I was also going to mount up the Siley or Sealy red dot, and we're going to compare the two. But I did get a jam, and the weather was looking nasty, so we just decided to go ahead and test all the under 16 grain pellets today with the MONSTRUM CYBORG right there, right on the Notos. I'll tell you what, this combination right here, UMAREX NOTOS and the MONSTRUM CYBORG 3X from 30 yards, I mean, it's almost automatic. All right, so here's what happened. I started off with a double load on my Crossmans, and every time you see a double load, there's only two of them. One shoots about a couple inches low. So, and then it's not accurate for the rest of the round. So there was the first Crossman group. For the most part, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 of them were pretty much right together. And the double load is probably right here or right here. So then we got the JSBs in there, the 15.89s. And other than this little flyer, which I don't even know if you call that a flyer, you know, it's a dime other than the flyer, definitely a nickel. Definitely a nickel right there. And that was the worst one, I think. Here we got down to the H&N Terminators. Dime. Second round of the Crossman Premiers. Dime. The second round of the JSBs, I mean, that's hole in hole, guys. I mean, less than a dime for sure. Hole in hole. And then we had the double load, which got us another low shot here. And just like the first one, you had the low shot, and then the lack of accuracy on the rest of those shots. And then I went on to do the JSD dead centers, and again, that's a dime. So pretty much dimes everywhere except for the double loads. I mean, absolutely dimes everywhere except for the double loads. Heading over to the targets. Just smacking them, guys, at 30 yards. Smacking them, no problem. We used the JSB Exact Kings. I mean, this right here, this thing's an inch and a half, guys. There's a nickel on it. And I just repeatedly smacked it, I think about 4 times. No problem. These targets, I was shooting low on these targets because I was right down against the box, and I wanted to make sure I didn't miss. And I really didn't need to. I just could have, apparently I just could have gone dead center. So you can see all the low shots, but I was aiming low. Just barely got that little chicken right there, down low. But again, this little chicken is tiny. And I got all of them right in a row. Didn't miss anything. So, despite the couple double jams, I did have to go down to the local gun shop and shovel metal rod down the poor Notos to get that double jam out of there. I thought that might affect the breech, you know, like the seal in the breech, or maybe the crown, putting that metal rod down there. I was a little afraid of that, but you know, I came back and shot dimes again. So apparently, oh, and I had this cork here too. Tore it right up. No problems, man. The Notos handled it well, and I love this gun. Like, I never used to understand why people are like, oh, I love this little gun. You know, they have these $2,000 guns, and they're telling me how much they love their Notos. I get it. I totally get it. It's fun. It's reliable, and it makes you look better. In my case, it makes you look better than you actually are. Like, I'm just a total beginner, and I'm shooting dime groups at 30 like nothing with this thing. And it's not me. It's the Notos. And the Cyborg 3X Prism scope, guys. If you have astigmatism, or if you just want like a little 3 power for 30 to 50 yards, give it a shot, man. This thing's amazing so far. And I do have, I'll do the unboxing, it comes tomorrow. I do have what they call a ghost forward magnifier, which gives me another 2X, so it'll be 6X. It flips off to the side and flips up. So I can use it as a 3X if I flip the magnifier to the side, or I can flip it in front and get 6X, which would be good to 75 yards, no problem. For me right now, that's all I need. All right, guys, I can't think of anything else, so that's a wrap on today. Man, I got nothing to say other than this Notos is insane. I love it. And that Cyborg is insane. I don't think I'm going to mount the Sealy on there. I'm going to go ahead and mount it on the... I got a little surprise for you guys. I bought the Sealy to mount on the secret, what's inside this box. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what it is right now. It's a Cuban GK125 cal pistol, PCP. This thing is like unbelievable. It is the king of PCPs in my opinion. So I'm going to do this unboxing later today, and then we're going to get that thing out there. It's super accurate as well and smacks it down. You can get up to 70, 80 foot-pounds of energy out of this thing. So that's only 20. So lots to do, guys. I got a bunch, like 3 or 4 more unboxings to do, and we'll get everything out, and then we'll go hunt some iguanas, and I'll film it, and we'll do a ton of targets. And you know, I got all these pellets. Pellets and slugs we got to figure out too. So lots to do, guys. Get subscribed if you like this kind of content, and we will see you on the next one.